Hold on, give me a sec.
That's a good start. That's a good way to start. Welcome back to the episode of the Bodybuilding 365 podcast. This is episode 11. Got on Alex again, and we're actually going to wait for Delaney, aka Guy, always late a little bit.
AKA Guy.
Even though I actually just sent it out. But as you can see, got some upgrades to the equipment here. Got a little webcam, same ring light, and then I got a little bit of a little mic here just to see if I can improve the quality, make some more content, make better content, and yeah, wasn't that expensive either, so I got to jump on that. But what's going on, man?
That's dope, man. I saw the new stuff.
Yeah,
How's it? So how's it? How is it like working for you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what did you get? A new camera? So you got the mic. You got something else too.
So I got the mic here with like the whole crane stand here, and then I put the webcam right above just my laptop, so it doesn't seem like I'm looking away.
Right.
But I got these two things, and then like a USB adapter for like I can put like 4 USBs in it.
No shit.
And I got the whole thing for like $75 on Amazon.
That's not bad, man.
Yeah.
Not bad. You out here like the real, like Fuad for real. Big time. Oh shit. Check you out.
But yeah, it's weird. It's like it's weird seeing myself now with all this stuff. And I just started in my room with just my laptop and a ring light. But it's cool. Little upgrades here and there.
Yo, are you is your semester over? Are you back in Jersey or?
No, I'm still in school. I got I think another week of classes, and then we graduate May 16th, and then I got to stay for like another 4 or 5 days because of playoffs for baseball. So be here for a while.
Nice, man. Well, early congratulations. Shit, I know that shit's tough.
Appreciate it. Yeah. It's been it's gone quick, but it's been a long road. So
right.
But so let's get into it. How was this back day? 635 deadlift. I saw that.
Yeah, man. That was my new PR today. Fucking yeah, I was just pissed. I was absolutely pissed this morning. Like, mind you, I had a whole cheat day yesterday.
Yeah.
So I was in like fucking la la land the whole day yesterday. But so I was talking to this girl today right before I went to the gym. And I'm like, so she calls me the second that I'm getting ready. Like, you know, when you get ready, you go through your little ritual of like actually like put on your clothes, drink your pre-workout, stuff like that and everything, packing your bag. And I'm just like, yo, this is the most useless conversation fucking ever right now. Like, why are we talking about this shit?
Hopefully she doesn't watch this.
I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm pissed. Like, but yo, so the conversation, it was about 40 good minutes. And my pre-workout was hitting. You know, it hits when you start to like, your face tingles, you start to sweat a little bit and everything. So, and I'm just like, so now I'm frustrated, and people know me, and I'm very chill, very relaxed and stuff like that. But when I start to get pissed, like I get pissed. So I'm just like, listen, this conversation is absolutely pointless. I need to get off the phone. I need to get to the gym because
was it calling? It was on the phone?
Yeah, it was on the phone.
Oh, okay.
It was on the phone.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So she talks like all day. And I'm just like, this is pointless. I feel like she just likes to hear herself speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then like she starts crying on the phone, and I'm like, what are you crying for? Like, I don't have any time for this soft shit. Like,
you should have just dropped it. Maybe the call drop. Sorry, I'll text you in 2 hours.
Like, I guess that would have been a good move versus me actually like being a dick or something like that, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was two options: either stay on the phone and be a dick, or just hang up the phone and be an even bigger dick.
Yeah.
So I don't know, whatever.
Lose.
But man, as soon as I get it, I already knew today was going to be a deadlift day because I had the cheat day, and so I was like, I'm going to fucking deadlift. So today I'm going through the motions and stuff. What did I start off with? I started off with 2 plates each side. Went 2, 3, 4, I hit five plates is what, 495 for about, I did 3.
Mm-hmm.
I did 3 reps, and then I slapped on another 45 and a 25 on each side to make it 635. And I sat down for like a good 2 minutes so I could catch my breath and shit. So I could think about it,
Yeah.
like, all right, man, this thing is fucking heavy. Like, we
Yeah.
gonna do this or what? And then yeah, I just slapped my shit on. I was setting on my camera, and one of the guys from the gym was like, "Yo, you want me to record you?" I said, "Fuck it, all right, cool."
Yeah.
So he took the recording or whatever and everything like that, and it felt like it went up fairly smooth.
Yeah.
But you watching the video, like, you see my legs shaking like a motherfucker, and but I mean, I didn't get stuck, so that's
And
all I really care about.
you didn't do that like lean back, put it on the knees, on like your quads, and then like pull it again. So it was a straight like you said, smooth pull. Like it was.
Oh yeah, you know when
You
people
see
like rock
that?
back and forth and all that.
Yeah, you just pulled
Yeah,
straight
I
up.
hate that shit. I hate when people do that. I'm like,
I think it's harder
this.
anyway.
Yeah, I feel like it's harder. Like you wasting more energy trying to do all that.
Yeah.
So
But you always been
but yeah,
good, always been good at deadlift, right?
hell yeah, that's my best. That's my
Yeah.
best lift.
I
I can't
remember
do anything else.
I remember when I I remember when I first went to Signature with Delaney,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's the first day I met you, and like we were just
Mm-hmm.
passing by, and you guys are talking about, and you're like, yeah, I hit like whatever 5 something on deadlifts, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
he was like, what the like I was like, and like I'm still bad. I don't even deadlift anymore, and I was like, damn,
Oh
that's
yeah.
crazy. But
Yo, yeah. Deadlift. I just love it, man. It's one of those exercises where it just feels you feel strong.
yeah,
Like that's you feel super duper strong. I know people love, like, some people have they have the squat or they have the bench or whatever that makes them feel strong. But I don't know, man. For me, like, I just really, really connect with back days. Back days always my most fun days, where I can just throw shit around and like actually feel it. Like, I feel good.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love deadlifting, just like the whole anything pulling, rowing like that I love, but just
Yeah.
on my back, it just couldn't take it anymore. My lower back, I don't know. I would try do everything, straighten it out, strengthen it, and just after I one day I was like I like threw my back out like October
Yeah.
with like
Yeah.
225 after like 30 minutes in the gym warming up, and I was like,
Fuck it.
that's when I had to go to Jose and I
Mm-hmm.
get a
Mm-hmm.
massage. I couldn't walk. I was down. I still feel it a little bit now.
Damn.
Yeah, like my back, like lower left.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll be on my stomach in bed, and I'll just be like, it'll just pinch, and I'll
No
be like,
shit.
yeah.
Wow.
So,
Fucking jeez, man. That sucks.
but
I
like rack pulls are
remember.
good.
Oh yeah, rack pools are a good
I'm fine.
alternative. Um, I remember when I was about, I think it was like 18, 19 or something,
Mm,
when I was really getting into, well, when I getting into lifting weights and stuff. I had deadlifted 405 for 5. And yo, the next day, I could not get out of the bed. Like, I felt like I was in a car crash. Like, my
it's the
back,
worst. It's the best, but worse.
yo, my lower back was so fucking tight, man. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, am I injured? Like,
Yeah,
am I really hurt? But then I just let it rest for like a couple of days and stuff like that. And then I bounced back and I was
did it
like,
again.
I'm never doing that shit again. And then a week later, I'm back at it again. So,
Yeah, it's
but
funny with the whole lower back pain. I know like I know myself too. The way I used to back squat,
mm,
my lower back would the next day would like be toasted. It
on
would be,
fire.
yeah, and
That's just,
that's when I was going. I mean, years ago, I squatted completely different than I do now. I was like
mm-hmm.
all the way down, like ass to grass, like almost like CrossFit all the way down,
Right, right,
and
right.
like my hips would come up earlier than
Mm,
my legs, and
mm-hmm.
that's where my lower back would just like I'd be done for a few days,
No shit.
and it
Wow.
doesn't even. And now I know that it doesn't even work the quads or legs in general as much if you do that.
Yeah, right, right.
So ever since
Yeah,
like I'm yeah, go ahead.
I think I suffer from the same problem. Because every time I back squat, I always feel it in my glutes and my hamstrings.
Mm,
No quad whatsoever. But when I do front squats, that's when I feel it in my quads the most. And I guess it might be because of that hip back positioning,
Yeah.
like you were saying. Because when you're in a front squat, I'm more like straight.
I was just gonna say
But
that.
then
Yeah.
when I'm doing like a back squat, it's more like my ass is like pointed out a little bit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So yeah, I'll definitely get you on that. But
Yeah.
God,
I like doing it almost like the gym I'm at now. It's at LA Fitness here by
mm-hmm.
school. The rack is like I'm here and the mirror is to my right. So like in
Right.
my like warm up sets, I'll look to my right just to see if I'm when I'm going down, I'm going up first and then up, or just
Yeah,
straight
yeah, yeah.
because
That's
then
key.
obviously, yeah, it's just gonna be it's a totally different thing. Um, Comparing like the hip up first, and you can't do as heavy because you're using like a weaker body part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, injury wise, but Delaney just texted me. He goes finishing up a game, so playing Call of Duty. But
Man, what he went like 0-23 in Call of Duty? Yo,
but
trying to get one kill.
yeah, right.
But,
It's got to be that war zone, but freaking that's what I'm gonna be doing for these next 2 weeks because I got my finals like Monday and Tuesday, so I have
yeah.
nothing besides like 2 hour baseball practice every day. So,
Okay. Hey,
but
hey, man, have fun. Have fun while you can. Live
yeah,
your life.
I start school back up. Let's see, July 26th. So, got to take advantage.
Why such sort of a break? Is it because of all this COVID shit?
Well, it's just because grad school. That's how they always just start in the summer session. It's like a
Oh,
four
you want a
week.
grad school too?
Yeah,
Wow.
Rutgers, Newark. So I'll be home, but
Yeah.
I'll be busy with that.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck. Shit.
Thanks,
Good
man.
fucking luck.
It's gonna be a busy time, but
Yeah. Busy, but worth it at the end of the day.
yeah, it's 3 years, but for a career, obviously. So it makes sense.
Oh hell yeah. Absolutely. Reap the benefits, man.
Yeah, yeah. But I figure we start into the topic now. Actually, the Nick, remember he was on the podcast last time with you and I.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
he actually he was supposed to come on. He didn't text me back, but he gave me this
Mm-hmm.
topic about how people tend to there's like a trend now. People go into like the fitness industry and Instagram, YouTube just to gain followers and eventually gain like monetary value or whatever money.
Right.
Rather than like a guy like Kai who just like loves working out and built a following from just loving working out. And like I'm pretty sure you've seen it, and I know there's people I've seen who like do the whole like ambassadorship stuff just to try to get their foot in the door, and they
Right.
have like 800 followers, which is good, but in reality, it's not gonna. They're just using you, the
Oh
company,
hell yeah.
even if you
Hell
get a
yeah.
few sales. But
That's the industry that it is now.
yeah,
It's more so how many followers do you have? How many eyeballs can you get
mm-hmm.
onto your page or this product? And then we'll pay you like fucking 10 cents on the dollar to why is it two of me? Oh shit. Delaney!
Oh man,
God damn, bro. What the fuck?
what's up?
The husky beard now.
Yo, my God.
Oh yeah,
Yo, the
it got
caveman.
long, right?
Yeah.
You out here
Yeah,
like James Hollingshead.
You get your rice cakes, start eating on the camera.
Right.
Yeah, I get my rice cakes and peanut butter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I almost called you Guy. But Delaney, we're talking about how people tend to like start doing stuff on like the fitness industry on Instagram and YouTube
Yeah,
just to like get a big following and gain money rather than loving it from the beginning. Like I gave an example like Kai, he just loved bodybuilding and gained a following because of that.
yeah,
And then we literally just started talking like a minute ago about how it started like the ambassadorships for random companies with people like 800 followers, 1,200 followers, and they're just basically using you just to get their name out more.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that don't even like training at all, and they're just doing that just for the either the clout or the money, like just like you said.
Yeah, exactly. It sucks, unfortunately.
But
That
you can tell the difference between who is prioritizing what, like who actually loves training and who actually is doing this just for the like the clout.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I always put in my hashtags for the clout. So
I mean, we all do a
I'm
little
doing
bit.
this shit for the clout. Like nah.
But
But
Delaney,
no,
just
I get
put
it,
your
man.
phone
It's like
sideways, Delaney.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on, I'm just setting up right now.
All right, but no, yeah, we all do it a little bit. Um,
absolutely.
I mean, the little hashtags or tags. I always tag like a few companies, whatever, but I'm not really promoting them. I'm not like I'm wearing their brand sometimes, but you don't promote them like a whole page
Yeah,
or a whole post. But yeah, you could see the differences that people do it definitely.
absolutely, man, absolutely.
Yeah. You see who's passionate and who's really not. Like
Yeah,
you can smell the shit a mile away. You know what I mean? Somebody's just being some fake shit, I guess, or just doing it for the attention or hopefully to be sponsored by a company and stuff like that. But it's just like I think on one of Fuad's podcasts, it's like if you do the work and if you fucking just put yourself out there and bust your ass, a company's going to come to you. You know, and that's probably
sooner
going
or
to
later.
be a,
Yeah, that's the big
Sooner
thing.
or later.
Sooner or later, yeah.
Yeah, sooner or later. You know what I mean? Just be fucking patient. Like half these kids are what, 17, 18, 19? You got your whole fucking life ahead of you. Like this shit is not going anywhere. You know, so
I feel like it's one of those things like say one of us we're just training hard year in year out, or say a guy like Andre where he's training hard as hell doing his first or second show. He does this for 5 more years. Say he doesn't gain more than 1,000 followers in those 5 years, but he starts winning shows and he starts getting better and better, gets a pro card and everything. Still, companies are still going to look at him because he is still getting up in the ranks and becoming a name in the industry.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Delaney said, sooner or later you're going to get noticed.
Yeah, right. It's just like I said, man. I believe it's this new generation now. Well, not even this generation, but this particular time period where it's like instant gratification. You know, so people are more so focused on that than actually like sticking it out for the long haul. And unfortunately, like, and it applies to every fucking thing in life nowadays.
Yeah, and like say a 16-year-old coming up, he'll see a few of these guys with like big sponsorships. Now they get 50,000 followers in like a few months because they had like a viral transformation video or things like that. And maybe they saw 3 people do that. Now they think that's the only way to do it. So they don't really want to take the 5-6 years to whatever gain 10,000 a year, whatever they do. But it goes back to the whole thing with, like you said, the time period, Instagram and all that stuff, and just making content and see if you can make content. Because I know I'm like kind of in and out of it, and it's like hard to make content, especially like if you're by yourself. It's definitely like you have to finagle so much crap, like.
And you know what? Also, the issue I believe is that it's so saturated with content that it's kind of like you really have to make your own niche and be somewhat different from the rest, but still provide some type of entertainment value that catches people's eyes. But like I'm saying, like everything is so saturated in the fitness industry that it's just like, God damn, like where do you start? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck it. Start posting fucking videos doing whatever the fuck. Somebody's going to catch on eventually.
Yeah. You guys think like, because obviously some guys do like the clickbait or they do some like stupid crazy shit stunts just to get the clicks.
Oh yeah.
It's another one of those things. They just do it because of the followers and likes. Even if I know what's his name, David Dobrik or whatever. He was just doing just a bunch of stupid shit for a while just to get the clicks and just to like. I know he got like a lawsuit because he was hurting he like hurt his friend like
shit.
He was like swinging his friend off like in like a pond off like the crane, and then swung him, and like the rope came around and hit the crane, and
What
like
the fuck?
yeah, like he's getting if he does like a little sit down video, he's getting like 1 million views. I don't know why he's doing all this stupid shit.
Yo,
That sounds
what?
like a planned murder.
That shit sounds like fun.
Yeah, but the guy didn't let go, and he
That
was
too.
yeah,
That too.
like
Yo, that's insane, bro. But yeah, like yeah,
That's fun, bro.
it drives people to do stupid shit
yeah,
to get clicks and stuff like that. Like, and it's just like, wow, like, and you start to look at it, and you're like, yo, what is wrong with people?
yeah.
You
Like,
know,
who's clicking
like
on
what
this?
the fuck goes through their head? Yeah, exactly. Like, who is clicking on this?
Like
Apparently,
that's
everyone.
what they think about. That's what they
Yeah.
think about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's yeah, like he's probably one of thousands of guys that do that, that stuff, those kind of videos. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not. I mean, if I ever even get, or one of us ever even get to that, like half of where he's at, I mean, the big guys like Chris Bumstead, Breon, those guys who have like large followings, they make full day of eating normal videos. They just have a bigger following, so you don't have to go crazy with everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely does help at first, to a certain extent with the videos. Like if you make, a day in the life, you're doing like whatever you're doing. If you're going to the beach, this and that, like make it more interesting than just you eating a meal.
Yeah.
True.
It's gonna catch more people's eyes. But there's a certain like top part like there's no
Yeah,
reason to
certain
go above
threshold.
threshold. Yeah, to get to. But um, do you think that so going with like those crazy videos or going with like normal videos, do you guys think it's easier or harder on which one to like stay consistent? Because I know, it,
Isn't it probably the
yeah,
crazy ones?
right,
Because you gotta top yourself
right,
next fucking
Yeah.
time.
You gotta give those like your absolute best. Absolute best.
yeah. I feel like you have to if you get like 100,000 videos on a crane accident, you're like, all right, next one I gotta get 250, I get 150, whatever. It's like,
It's like, what the fuck are you gonna do next? You know what I mean? Like, you really gotta think outside the box with the
yeah,
crazy one.
and at some point it's gonna probably turn like those guys like Nelk boys are doing it like they're gonna get like arrested sometimes doing crazy stuff, and it's not fitness related, but still like they're at that crazy video every single time point.
Yeah, those guys are wild.
Those guys are,
Those guys are wild.
I don't know how they're even still alive. Some of the things they do. That one guy that just downs liquor by the bottle or speed or
Jesus,
Oh,
something.
that one kid. Yeah, he's nuts. Yeah, he's wild.
that's insane.
His liver is
Bro,
gone.
remember Greg, did you see that one post they put up? I forgot the kid's name, but he's kind of tan. He asked the girl for his number, and he was like, "Oh, I never asked for a number before."
I don't
And
think
then he
I've
had like
seen that.
you didn't see that,
I gotta watch that.
bro.
I gotta write it
Bro,
down.
he went up to a girl. He was like, "Can I have your number?" Like, well, first he started off with a conversation,
Yeah.
and then he like threw in the number card, and she was like, "Yeah, sure." And he was like, "Why? I never got anybody's number before." And out of nowhere, Greg, there was like a big white tent that was like sealed off, and then like an army of people just like burst out of it and start celebrating that he got her number, and there was like party hats and shit. It was so. I'll show you the video after this. I'll show you the video after this.
Shit like that is just like those kind of videos must be like so much fun. Like
Yeah,
that shit, like Impractical Jokers, or you just mess with people. Like
Those are
yeah,
fun.
those are
Yeah,
so
those are
fun.
fun.
But going back to like those ambassadorships, like the use my code 20% off, this and that. Do you guys ever think it's like beneficial? Like you'll go from being a like 20% off ambassador to eventually being with that company as an actual sponsored athlete?
You could, I think.
Yeah.
If you're also doing other things to make yourself marketable in the long term, like say competing or giving out like fitness tips or having a YouTube video or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I think that eventually you can grow with the company, but it's going to be fucking tough. I'll tell you that, because you're going against so many other people.
Yeah.
It
You know,
might take,
so many other,
it might take a while too.
yeah, to build up that. You know what I mean? Because especially
Yeah.
you need to have the followers. You need to display whatever you're trying to sell, and then you have to actually convince people to buy the shit. You know?
Yeah.
So it's just like that's a lot of shit to fucking kind of do. And then you got to take care of everything else on the back end to make yourself more marketable. You know what I mean? So you could turn it into a real fucking job if you have nothing else going on. And that's your absolute goal, then give it 100%. But that's the thing, you have to give it 100%.
Yeah, you could.
I was just gonna say, literally, if you're doing all those avenues, it's literally it's a job.
Oh yeah,
you're doing your work all day. You're making content all day. It's like it's. I mean, it's what thousands of people do, and it's hard. But once you kind of get that, like you said, niche, and get that following, it's just like there's no reason to put it off. That is your job.
Yeah,
you're making money.
Exactly. Right.
You guys think it's beneficial to do like the promotions on Instagram? Like you have to pay money to Instagram to like promote your post on the explore page?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I've seen a few people that I know of that actually do it, like for coaching services and shit like that too. And I'm like, fuck, who the fuck are you? Like, you know, but
I've done it before, but like,
yeah,
when I had for some reason, I made a fitness account like my freshman year, and like, eventually I should have just made it like my regular account, like I'm doing now.
Right.
But for some reason, I guess I had like a business account or something. They gave me like $30 free to like promote, and I did get more. I got like on the 2 posts I promoted, I got like 50 to 100 more likes, like way more comments. So it was exposure. Like
no shit, really.
Yeah. Like I'm probably gonna do the same thing when this, like, hopefully this gets a little bigger. I'll do like $5 a week or something, just like a little something like that. But it's definitely big.
That sounds like a good idea too, because it's like you kind of want to invest in it. So putting like $5-10 every now and then shouldn't be an issue, especially since you saw how beneficial it is.
Yeah.
So okay, proof is in the pudding. The shit works. $5 is nothing, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like another. I'll take away Netflix and he'll go to that.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah, I don't mind that, but all right, let's dive into some questions here. Fuad saved me some time, and he posted something yesterday, so I can get some questions. All right. If you own the Olympia, what would you change?
I own the Olympia?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm only running the Olympia. That's it.
That one show a year, yeah.
I would have it in different places, different locations in the world. Like how the Olympics are. How it's in different fucking countries every fucking year.
Yeah, how it used to be.
I would change the location every year. That would be my biggest thing, I think. Change the different location. I would also give the athletes way more fucking money too.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Olympia.
I was gonna say that.
Besides the open guys, like everybody else is pretty underpaid for what they go through.
They get piss poor fucking money, man. Piss poor money. Especially like the classic guys. What the fuck did Chris Bumstead get? Like 10,000? 10,000. Well, with some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
At least give them 50. You know?
Look this up.
At least give them 50. Bikini girls, they could get 30. I don't give a fuck about bikini. Wellness, same. Women's bodybuilding, give them more. Women's physique, give them more. Figure, more. Everybody else gets more money. I would actually even lower the amount of money that the open guys would get.
Yeah, isn't like something in, I mean, classic is 30,000, which is still compared to open, like nothing. But
open 400,000,
right? That's what I was gonna say. Like,
bruh.
that's
Like, come on
insane.
now.
Yeah.
Let's drop that down to about 250.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, keep it right at 250 and let's spread everything else to everybody else.
Yeah, people are gonna say like, oh, that brings in the most like ticket sales and stuff like that. But I think we all know classic physique is getting close to the popularity wise. I think it's
It is. I think it is popularity wise, especially competitors too.
yeah,
People just wanted to jump in and stuff like that. The whole aspect of the golden era, those type of bodies.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, even though I love classic, I'm a big classic fan. I don't think it'll overtake bodybuilding because people want
No,
to
yeah.
see the freak shows as everybody goes by and everything like that. It's just like
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
don't,
was
you
just,
look at
I was
that
just about
shit.
to say that.
it definitely
I was
won't
just
You look
overtake
at
them.
that shit. It's like amazing, you know.
Yeah, it definitely won't overtake them. But yeah, like it's definitely compared to where it was when it started, like the first 2 years to now,
Mm-hmm. Oh
especially
yeah.
obviously like a Chris Bumstead as like the face of it. Like people have obviously gotten more keen to it. But yeah, I
Oh
don't
hell
think
yeah.
it's ever gonna something would have to like drag like the Olympia staff or whatever would have to do something really, really wrong with the open bodybuilders for that like to be overtaken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Oh, what do you think, Delaney?
I was gonna say what Alex said. The second one, that the paydays for everybody should be different.
Yeah.
That the opens shouldn't be as high as it is, and for the other competitors, that it should be raised a little bit, at least
Yeah.
a few dozen G's, I say.
Yeah,
Word.
I'm with those two, and then make it the back of black backdrop.
Yeah, and I also like the what Alex said first. Like they should change locations because that'd be cool. Imagine going to like
Yeah.
Brazil or
I think we talked about this on another podcast, Delaney.
yeah, we did, right?
I think we said like
Yeah,
Abu Dhabi would be one, like New
Abu
York.
Dhabi, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like bro, imagine Germany, Berlin,
Yeah.
London. What else? Greece,
Yeah,
It'd be
that would
sick.
be insane.
South Africa.
Oh, I just thought of another one actually. Um, so I would let every competitor that gets to the Olympia do a posing routine compared to I think is
Top
it
10, right?
yeah, I think yeah, and there's like a few guys left out. If you're at the Olympia, like what is it, 2 minute posing routine? That's
Yeah,
like
max.
10 minutes. Like if you've been to, I'd be pretty pissed if I went to the Olympia, I made it there, and they're like, yeah, I'm sorry, you can't pose. Like,
Yeah, right, exactly. Be like, what?
like
Like
you're
I
the
can't, you know what I mean?
you're the Olympia. Like you can spare an extra total what 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Like
the shows move pretty fast anyway.
yeah,
So
yeah. Like
Yeah, they do, man. They do. They like kick you off as soon as you as soon as
yeah.
you done you.
Next song starts when your 2 minutes is up.
yeah, hell yeah.
But like
They have like a little cane and it pulls you off the fucking stage. It's like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah,
get
yeah.
out. You know?
Yeah, especially like say the guy just goes there for 1 year. He makes it 1 year after competing for 10 years. His whole family comes and can't even see him pose.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that from a competitor standpoint, that's probably the big one. But you're gonna like this next one, Alex. It just says calorie challenge between you guys.
Between who?
Us
Who
three.
wants to lose?
I can do it.
You
I'm
saw
ready.
did you see my story yesterday?
Yeah, that's a
Bro,
snack.
Nah, his was
put down
wild.
10,000. easily put down 10,000 in the entire day. Now that was at work. So let me stay at home and eat.
Yeah.
Guarantee I'll do 20, 25,000. Easy.
20?
Easy.
Hell yeah.
Easy.
We'll do a video where I do 10,000. Delaney, what are you gonna do? 10,000 or 20?
I'll try. I've definitely done 10,000 many times in college, so I'm gonna go for 20.
All right, so I'll be the okay. I'll be the 10,000 guy. Maybe I'll try to push to 15, but 20.
Yeah,
Oh
try
yeah,
to
I
push
was gonna say
15.
try to push it 15.
Word.
Yeah, I made mistakes the first time I did it, but I have a better plan now.
So wait, do we have a date for this?
It could be any day.
Let's do it. Because I'm cutting right now, so you know.
Motherfucker. Now he's cutting the shit.
We could do like middle of June, maybe end of May, something like that.
By that time, you won't even want to cheat because you're gonna look good. You're gonna be like, man,
I
fuck
know.
this.
I know.
You'll be like, you know what? You're gonna look in the mirror, we'll look at your abs and be like, I'm gonna see you guys in the wintertime and some
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. I was gonna do one before I started cutting, but I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. But
sounds like excuses to me.
Sound like more excuses, right?
I was
more excuses, right?
I couldn't find a day to like that I had nothing besides just eating. So I was like, all right, I can't eat 6,000 and then go practice for 3 hours and throw up everything and then come back.
Of everything.
Yeah, come back and then eat 6 more. But
yeah,
we'll definitely do one.
Yeah, just let me know.
All right,
just let me know, man.
Bodybuilder you would like to get drunk with?
Bodybuilder I would like to get drunk with.
Guy, Sister Nino. Definitely.
I'd say Jay.
Jay Cutler?
Yeah, I think just his voice would get me laughing, and then just whatever he'd say when he was drunk would just.
I think Guy would just be a fucking wild, funny motherfucker drunk.
Crazier than normal.
He's already like off the charts now.
Crazier than normal.
But like, imagine him drinking. Oh my god, that shit would be hilarious.
Oh nope, I switched mine actually. Nick Walker.
Oh shit, you getting in trouble with Nick?
I know. Did you see this? Did you hear the story he said on the podcast? Where he was
with the girl or something like that.
He blacked out, and everybody thought he like headbutted the girl.
Yeah.
Like blacked out and just fell
forward.
Out yeah,
that's funny as hell. Yeah, that would be fucking hilarious, yo.
That's funny.
What about you, Delaney?
I'm thinking right now. Honestly, man, I was gonna say Dorian Yates, but
you gotta smoke weed with him.
Oh, definitely. Oh, that's a given. But I gotta say Boogeyman, bro, because he's funny without being sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny without trying.
Yeah, like he's put up funny ass content too. He has.
Yeah, he does.
So imagine him when he's drunk, you know?
Right. Exactly. He's looking crazy now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
he's
peeled.
Yeah, he's snatched.
Peeled out of his fucking mind. Like,
yeah. Yo, I was actually on Nick Walker's profile the other day, and Blessing commented on one of his pics.
Oh shit.
And he said what did he say? He was like, "Oh, you're not ready for indie," and with like a wink, I think it was like a winky face, and then Nick just gave him like the sleeping emoji, like like that.
Yo,
I was like, yo, that's funny as fuck.
Nick is like, I'm not going with this back and forth bullshit, man. He's just like, yo, what is it? It's like 2 weeks out from New York Pro now, right?
Yeah, so I think it's about a little bit less, I think. But you see him and Ian back and forth with the Cavs.
Yeah, I saw that. Ian doesn't give a fuck.
I love Ian. He's so funny. He just says
Ian
whatever
does not
he thinks.
give a flying fuck, yo. And I am not mad at him about that shit either.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, whatever. I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. You don't like it.
What we're all thinking.
Fuck well.
Yeah. But that was so funny. You see, like, the buys and tries recapped it, and it was like, Ian goes, like, where's your quad sweep? And then he goes, where's your calves?
Where's your calves? Yeah.
And then Chris Bumstead goes, so you admit to having no quad sweep? And
yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh, he getting in that shit too? Like, all right.
Yeah, he
like, so where's your biceps at?
Yeah, I know, right? You can't say the back anymore, but the biceps definitely can still So stay a little bit there.
Word.
If you could be sponsored by any brand, who would it be and why?
Any brand? Shit. Probably a clothing company.
Yeah.
Any brand and why?
Any brand. No. Ooh. Ben and Jerry's.
I think they have a shirt.
You already know why. They have a shirt?
Yeah, my roommates have a shirt. I'm assuming.
If I could be represented by any brand,
I would definitely be represented Ben and Jerry's. That's what? Eat Ben and Jerry's?
Official
Look like
taste
me.
tester.
Oh hell yeah! Right at the factory in Vermont.
Yeah.
Or headquarters or wherever the fuck it is.
I have three options, but one's the generic Gymshark, just because the clothes and how they treat like the sponsored athletes.
Right.
Two would be Revive because of all this health supplements they have.
Yeah.
And three is the Young LA brand, just because I like their clothes.
Yo, this is Young LA right here.
Is it?
Yeah. This fucking.
I'm gonna start getting stuff.
Young LA.
Damn.
I love this fucking this cutoff bullshit or whatever, the tie-dye thing especially.
Yeah. I need to get like the bathing suits and like the oversized tees. I want to get from there.
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck I even came up on that website, but I was like, this shit looks legit. Let me order a few things. So I got a few tank tops, I got some stringers, I got one shirt, and I got this. And I love this shit. This shit is dope. I love it.
Yeah, I know Chris Bumstead just became sponsored, but I know a few like the younger guys who were who used to be with Gymshark, who got big, like Anthony Mantello and who else? Somebody else. They started promoting that more, Young LA. And that's the only reason I knew about it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely up and coming too.
What about you, Delani? Where you want to be sponsored by?
I'm stuck between either Machiavelli Motivation.
Okay.
Dodge, the car company.
Wow. That's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
And Zara, the clothing brand from your
Oh, okay. I know them.
Zara, yeah.
Fucking A. See, you know what? Go ahead.
If I had to pick a supplement company, probably Animal, just because I love their wisdom and their love for bodybuilding.
I think that fits you. As I know you as a person, I feel like that brand and that name, I think that fits your persona. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just love the way how they preach about it. You know, they take it to the maximum capacity. Like it's their religion. You know, that's how I just love the way how they talk about it.
Right.
And how seriously they take it.
So I can see you in those black and white photos, the old school black and white photos.
Oh hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I wish.
It would be dope.
For some reason, I have we have 10 minutes left in the podcast. I'm not upgrading for the Zoom.
It's been an hour already.
It's been. Let me see. I put a timer. It's been.
Excuse me.
45 minutes. So actually, yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's weird
though. Quick hit questions.
Yeah. I've never gotten that message before though. It's weird. Let's see. Who's your favorite bodybuilder to follow on Instagram / social media?
Probably Ian Valier.
Yeah.
Mine's
easy.
School. Yeah, go ahead.
Mine's easy. Chris Bumstead. He's my guy. So next one.
I really like Milos Sarchev.
Really?
Even though he only posts old shit about him, when he does post informational stuff, I will absorb the fuck out of it. I love Milos.
Yep.
Love me
His
most.
his account is great. His account is great. He posts quality vintage photos of bodybuilding, like
Hell
great.
yeah.
Like he posts a lot of photos I never knew existed.
Yeah,
I never.
real.
Yeah.
And
gotta
those
follow
guys look fantastic.
Let's see. Do you love to win more than you hate to lose? Which one do you like? Which option? I don't know how to word it, but you know what I mean.
Do you love to win more
Which one do
than
you?
you
Yeah,
hate?
You hate to lose.
yeah. Do you? Yeah.
I get the
Like, I don't know how to
psychological.
word it. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
I love to. What?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go. You go.
I was like, I hate to fucking lose. I hate it. I hate losing.
Can't stand it.
But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love winning, but I fucking hate to lose, especially like because you know how much work you put into something, or you know what you did to get there, and then when you lose, you're like, me?
Mm-hmm.
What, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? So yeah, I hate to lose more than I love to win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we've been on both sides, all of us, and I agree with that. Because winning, you're like almost, if you put the work in, you're like, yeah, I expected this. But losing, it's like a different, like emotional feeling,
Mm-hmm.
and it sucks obviously way more.
Yeah. What do I have to say? I definitely love winning, but honestly, I've gotten so used to losing so much that at this point, it's like I enjoy it because because as soon as I know when I lose, I already know that's going to be fuel for me for the next session that I have at the gym or a great motivational push that I have for the next time that I go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say I go to the gym one day and I already know I'm not going to push for the numbers or the rep count that I'm aiming for because I feel terrible, you know. And I get locked in, I warm up, I get my head straight, I meditate before my set, and I fail. It's like, yeah, I get annoyed, but it's like, like next time it's going to be different, you know.
Yeah.
Because
like,
like because my mind is like so used to going through trial and error on a daily basis. They're like at a point I got used to it, you know. It's like it doesn't even bother me. It's like it doesn't even bother me anymore. But it kind of does, but not anywhere like it used to.
You turn it into positive energy. Is what you say. So you like reverse the shit.
It kind of goes back to the whole sponsorship thing. We were saying sooner or later, because we both know how like you take this whole serious, like bodybuilding and everything. Sooner or later you're gonna get that squat, you're gonna get that rep, whatever it is you were doing that you failed. It's gonna still come at some point, sooner or later.
And I always it's always in the back of my mind that failure builds character. It does, because you got to think about it. The guys who always wins, the guy who always wins is never really hungry.
Nope.
You know what I mean? And it'll never be that. It'll never be that.
Yeah.
You know, listen. You know the saying: the fruit tastes sweeter when you're thirsty or when you're hungry.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you getting thrown wins all the fucking time, you also take that shit for granted too.
Exactly.
When you're losing, you work that much harder to get better. And like how you said, that does build a whole lot of fucking character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because if you're winning, you're at the top. You're like, all right, where else is there to go? I'm at the top.
You're satisfied.
You get a little complacent sometimes, and that's when that start like, oh, he won his first Olympia, but now he came fifth the next year.
Exactly.
Whatever it may be, but we'll do one more. Not as serious. Do you put water on your toothbrush before or after applying toothpaste?
Before.
You guys are fucking.
You're the weird one.
You guys are weird.
You're the weird one. You got to go water,
No.
toothpaste, water, and then you start.
Toothpaste, water, then you start.
Oof.
What the fuck? Why? Like what?
You gotta prep the
No,
toothbrush.
listen, I'm gonna be honest. I used to do up until like high school. I used to put water after I put on the toothpaste on my toothbrush.
I still do.
But then somebody told me that if you put the water on top of your toothpaste, it eliminates like 80% of the nutrients your teeth needs. So they fucked my head up. So ever since they told me that, I was like, I'm gonna put water before I put my toothpaste on the toothbrush, and I've just been doing it ever since.
The nutrients in toothpaste?
The micronutrients.
Yo, you a bodybuilder for real, yo. You're like, fuck that. Oh
man.
shit. Nah, I don't know. I've been doing that ever since a kid. Like, I just slap toothpaste on, sprinkle a little water, start going to town. I've never heard of water, toothpaste, water.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've just always done it like that. I don't know why.
Is it to like prep the toothbrush?
Yeah, it needs to know it's got to get like used. Yeah.
Yeah, because bro, sometimes I remember when I used to put water like over the toothpaste. Like when I would first brush my teeth, the toothbrush was like sturdy, and it was sometimes like bother my teeth. So like when I wet the toothbrush, it will make it softer, especially if the water's hot.
Okay. I see
there's a
that.
science behind it.
Yeah, there is. No wonder why my fucking gums bleed all the time. Because I'm just brushing with fucking twigs or some shit like that. Of course,
because they're sturdy when they dry out for hours.
Yeah, well,
they got sturdy.
All right, well, maybe I might change my ways.
Yeah. All right. Well, it says I got less than a minute, so right under the time. But I think this is a good podcast. I think we got some dumb questions out of the way, but some serious talks in.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Once again, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Of course,
episode 11's done.
Always.